You are not weak. You are tired because you are trying to be perfect. The human mind cannot survive that pressure for long. If you are tired of failing, of shame, or living in a mental prison you built yourself, you cannot afford to miss this. This knowledge will change how you see yourself, your flaws, and your life. By the end of this video, you'll understand why perfection is the real trap, how your flaws can free you, and the mindset shift that stops your mind from collapsing under pressure. The ego's main job is to protect you, but it often causes harm. It believes that if you look strong, act confident, and avoid mistakes, you will stay safe. So it pushes you to control your image, your emotions, and your thoughts. At first, this feels productive. You improve, correct yourself, and try harder. Over time, the pressure builds. You watch yourself constantly, question every emotion, and judge every flaw. The ego becomes a strict guard that never rests. Perfection feels safe, but certainty does not exist in real life. Wabi-Sabi reminds us that life was never meant to be controlled. It was meant to be lived. Wabi-Sabi teaches that everything changes. Nothing stays new. Nothing stays complete. This is not a belief system. It is an observation of reality. People suffer when they resist this truth. When you demand life stay stable, you feel anxious. When you demand people never change, you feel betrayed. When you demand that you never fail, you feel ashamed. Wabi-Sabi removes these demands. It allows things to exist as they are without needing improvement. When the mind accepts this, tension decreases. You stop treating every mistake like a crisis and stop reacting to imperfections as if they are threats. This creates emotional breathing room. Shadow work begins when you stop lying to yourself. The shadow is made of parts you learned to hide because they felt unsafe. These parts usually formed during moments of fear, rejection, or confusion. You did not choose them. They adapted to protect you. Later in life, these same parts are treated like enemies. You push down anger instead of understanding it, avoid fear instead of listening to it, and shame insecurity instead of questioning it. This creates inner conflict. Wabi-Sabi allows these parts to exist without attack. When you stop fighting the shadow, it stops running your behavior. Awareness replaces control. This is real healing. Self-improvement sounds healthy, but it often hides self-rejection. Many people are not improving because they love themselves. They improve because they believe they are not acceptable as they are. This creates urgency. You rush growth, feel guilty when you rest, and ashamed when progress slows. The mind becomes a project instead of a home. Wabi-Sabi removes the pressure to become someone else. It does not stop growth. It makes growth sustainable. When you stop forcing change, your system relaxes, and relaxed systems learn faster. Stoicism teaches acceptance of what you cannot control, while Wabi-Sabi teaches acceptance of what cannot be perfected. Together, they create a rare kind of inner stability. You stop demanding fairness from life, expecting perfect clarity before action, or waiting to feel ready. Instead, you respond calmly to what is happening. Act when action matters, and let go when resistance only brings suffering. This balance feels powerful, and in today's world, it is more needed than ever. People are overwhelmed, constantly comparing themselves, pressured to perform, heal fast, and stay positive. Many feel like they are falling behind, despite giving their best. Wabi-Sabi offers relief, permission to be unfinished, quiet, and to exist without proving anything. This message feels radical, yet it creates lasting calm and emotional stability. When you truly accept imperfection, daily life changes in ways you might not expect. Things that once felt heavy begin to feel lighter. You stop constantly hiding your emotions because you realize showing fear, sadness, or frustration does not make you weak. You stop over-explaining yourself to others because you no longer need external validation for every choice you make. You stop performing strength just to convince yourself or the world that you are in control. You start allowing discomfort without panic. Anxiety no longer runs the show because you accept that feeling uneasy is a normal part of being alive. You rest without guilt, understanding that stillness is not laziness, but necessary recovery. You make decisions without the constant, harsh voice of self-judgment guiding you. Even small moments feel different. Conversations feel calmer because you are present, not performing. Mistakes no longer spiral into internal punishment. The mind becomes quieter. Life becomes less loud inside your head, and you begin to notice the subtle details you were missing while trapped in constant perfectionism. Over time, you realize that accepting imperfection is not giving up. It is reclaiming your mental freedom and clarity. Before this ends, take a moment and turn your attention inward. Ask yourself, without judgment, how much of your suffering is truly caused by life itself, and how much is created by your refusal to accept who you are right now. How much exhaustion comes from trying to be flawless, emotionally controlled, always improving, always better than before. What if the problem was never that you were broken, but that you believed you had to be fixed? What would change if you stopped trying to be perfect and started allowing yourself to be real? Because the moment you stop fighting yourself, your mind finally has space to breathe. If this resonated with you, that is not an accident. Like the video, subscribe to Dark Honey, and leave a comment below. What part of yourself have you been trying to fix instead of understand? If you want to go deeper, check the description for books and resources on shadow work, philosophy, and psychological self-mastery. We will see you in the next one.